I know that sounds pretty gross, but they do happen to all of us. So today we're answering your question, what is that bump? And you may have noticed Dr. Orton, he's missing. That's because he's back in our procedure room with one of our audience members who I guess had a question about a bump of her own. Dr. Orton?
That's right. I'm here with Tina and you're doing the show without me? What's up with that?
I like the glasses.
He looks like a mad scientist.
I know, exactly.
We're going to take care of Tina's wart right now. I'm going to excise it, cauterize it, and she's going to be wart-free. First phase here is my actual excision. So I'm slicing this off sort of like the sashimi chef. And this is a tough wart, as you can imagine, but it's peeling off really nicely. I've taken off that outer keratin layer of that wart. I need to go a little bit further with that. I'm going to do some fine tuning now with the scissor to get those edges just the way I want them. Now I'll be ready to do the cautery phase of this. Are you okay?
Yes.
See, here you can see the deeper part, the root of this wart. You can see where this is coming from, and that's where I have to be more aggressive in terms of getting this core right there out. You okay?
Yes, sir.
And the reason for that, Dr. Orton, is if you leave part of the wart, the virus that causes the wart could very well cause a new wart to grow.
With all these treatments, see, that was a blow for freedom right there. That we're now getting the core of that wart out of there. And you're so right, Travis, that the biggest problem with warts is recurrence. So now we're going to cauterize that bed, and that's going to.
Wow.
And you see what I do here? I do that, and then I remove the char, and that shows me if I've gotten all of that wart out of there. And I see that there's a little bit more.
You two finish up, and in the meantime, we actually have a new warning to tell you about, and it involves before we go to break, I want to see Dr. Orton's handiwork. No pun intended. Tina, come up here. Let's see this.
Take a look, huh?
She's back. Well, you know, at this point, I mean, that wart is gone.
Yeah.
Right now, it looks like it's slightly depressed, but as that heals, that's going to smooth out. What we want you to do is put a little Neosporin and a Band-Aid on there, and you're on your way. You are wart-free.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good job, Dr. Orton.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Coming up, it's been all over the news, all over your house maybe. I'm talking about bed bugs, but how serious is this latest outbreak? And then later, is it a wart, a cyst, a pimple, or maybe even a boil? What is that bump? Some great tips are coming up.
Coming up. Using its hollow stylet like a straw, the insect drinks its host's blood, nearly doubling in size. And later.
When I found that lump, especially in that place, I thought, what the heck is that?
جربي أكتيفيا لايت الوحيد ب1% دسم. جربي أكتيفيا لايت الوحيد ب1% دسم.
Today we're answering your question, what is that bump? And it might be caused, you know what, by one of these creepy crawlers. Yes, indeed. In recent months, bed bugs have been on the rise. It's become a nationwide epidemic, according to some. But now they're moving beyond your bed. Been found in movie theaters, retail stores, restaurants, even airports. And, you know, those are the bumps. They look maybe just like a mosquito bite, even a hive. This patient, just to give you an idea of how far spread it is, their zip code's closer to Beverly Hills than New York City. So these aren't confined to one area, but everyone's freaking out about this. But how in the world can you find them before they find you?
They're always hungry. Bed bugs are attracted to us by the carbon dioxide in our breath and also the heat from our bodies are two very important cues.
The adults can be seen with the naked eye, but the nymphs are practically invisible.
There's a nymph here, and it's starting to feed right now.
As the nymphs feed, they turn red with blood.
Pretty plump.
But the nymphs are born equipped with a highly specialized weapon, an elongated mouth called a stylet. It's shaped like a miniature hypodermic needle. After finding a capillary, it pierces the skin quickly and efficiently, inflicting no pain. The bedbug's host never even wakes up.
They produce saliva, which acts as an anesthetic and also as an anticoagulant.
Using its hollow stylet like a straw, the insect drinks its host's blood, nearly doubling in size.
Well, we want to thank Animal Planet for that clip.
Thanks for ruining my
Quite
sleep.
educational. I certainly will not get good Z's tonight. But joining us now from Port Chester, New York, are Joanne and Deanna. Best friends, they're more than a little worried about traveling right now because of bed bugs. So welcome to the show, ladies. You guys take some extraordinary measures preparing for trips, right?
We travel, we get to our destination the first night, and I'll get out and go in and ask to see the room. And I'll go in and inspect the room, take down the sheets, and see if I could see anything on the mattress. And then I pack just what I'll need for that night in Ziploc plastic bags. And I put that in a shopping bag. And I take that into the hotel. And I bring my own sheets, blankets, pillows, and they all go into a Ziploc bag. And then the next morning, we put everything into a clean Ziploc bag, into a shopping bag, take it out to the car, and then I proceed to change the Ziploc bags and put them into clean shopping bags until we reach our destination and wash them in very hot water.
Have you ever found bed bugs?
Never.
But that's our concern.
Okay, so you two are quite frankly cracking me up because bed bugs are gross, and this is what you all are going to be looking for. And I'm going to try. So carbon dioxide is what gets them going.
Yeah. Oh, you keep that over there.
I don't know if I want to do this.
Get over that way. Move it that way. No, move it that way. They are moving. They are
Can you see them?
critters. Yeah, they're moving over
Where are they
here.
moving? They're tough to see, and you can see why they get spread very easily without you even knowing it. But here's one thing you can do to help you ladies rest easy. You can actually ask the hotel or theater if they've had one of these inspections.
AMC movie theaters in Harlem and Times Square are the most recent Manhattan locations invaded by bed bugs.
Using a beagle trained to sniff them out, just like a bomb or drug detection dog, they've been found to be 98% accurate. This is Ellie, a 4-year-old beagle trained as an elite member of the canine bed bug hunters. She can work a room, in this case sniffing for her prey at a clothing store, till she finds her target and hits on where they're hiding out.
They're everywhere nowadays.
That's kind of cool, 98%.
That's pretty accurate. I like that.
Maybe Deanna and Joanne could just get a dog for themselves.
Take the dog with you.
That'd be much easier.
Be one of those traveling dogs.
Easier. I think what Deanna and Joanne are going to do is just stay home. We're not going to travel.
No, you don't have to stay home. Just,
you know what? I'm going to FedEx this package to you tomorrow.
Oh my gosh. But to look for these, everybody, you guys at home, when you get into the hotel room, whether it's the hotel or your own house, look. Bed bugs like to hide, so they're going to be in the creases, in the folds of the sheets, the seams of the mattress, even the pleats of the curtains. They also like to hide inside light sockets. So if there's a light socket that has a little gap behind your bed, you might look there. So if after a vacation, if you're worried that you might have brought bed bugs home, leave all your luggage in the car, keep the windows rolled up, and let it sit for a day and let the heat, it'll get really hot in your car, and it gets over 120 degrees, it'll kill all the bed bugs, then you're good to go.
Now that's a good idea.
But let's just, before we go to break, ladies, let's just put this all in perspective. These little critters, they're kind of gross, but they're not lethal. So, you know what? Take proper precautions. Ask the hotel if they get the inspections. You guys, if anyone's going to get bed bugs, it won't be you two. But thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And you can actually check out on our website the top 15 worst infested cities. Just go to thedoctorstv.com. Coming up, do you have unexplained bumps down there? Well, Dr. Lisa is going to tell you what they might be. And then later, how do you tell the difference between a boil and a cyst that may be more serious? Stay with us.